Shalom, Havarim, and precious MISHPACHA. I hope everybody is doing good. It's been a minute. I think it's been over 2 weeks that we've spoken, right? It's been a minute since y'all came and rolled with me, right? Well, I just wanted to connect with you. This video is just gonna be a bunch of things, just me sharing my heart and my thoughts, and some things that Abba has put on my heart. So yeah, so just to let you know, give you an update on what's going on with Vanessa. Can you guys see me? I feel like 1 second. Okay, well, it looks like you can see me. I feel like I'm kind of dark, but it's raining out here, so. But anyway, yeah, no, my car, I had to put it in the shop. Well, it was down for a few days, so I was catching Uber to work for a couple of days, and then this weekend I honored a friend of mine. She was celebrating turning 50, so I went and I honored her. She's so sweet. And then I got my car out yesterday, which was just yesterday was just a trip, because it was like, I tell you, anything that the enemy can use to try to get you off your game, you know, to get you to get riled up or just to throw you off, he will do, and any little tiny thing. And it's just, it reminds me of why Abba created woman as a helper. And he created us, we're sponges. We're sponges, you know. We are to soak in what he gives our mate, our spouse. That's why, you know, the whole intent of the family, the hierarchy, the headship, you know, the same here on earth is as it is in heaven with the headship. There's the father, you know, the father runs the house. The father runs the house. The father of the house of the father. The same with your home, you know, if you're married, when we're married, the husband, you know, he should be running the house. And his intent and Abba's intent originally, and still is, it hasn't changed just because the world says that it's changed. The family dynamic, because of this evil system, is changing, but Abba's structure of the family has never changed. And so yeah, I feel like I'm so dark. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can adjust. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it just reminded me of that. You know, I'm a single mom, so, you know, unfortunately, because again of this system of things and how the world has changed, how Hashatan has changed the dynamic of the family, we there are single moms, there are single households, there are single parental households that have to endure and take on the struggles of two parentals, or, you know, two people, because there's just one. And it's just unfortunate that the woman, when she is left to her own devices, when she's left alone without a spouse, when she's single, it's nothing wrong with that. But with that singledom, you have to really, really hunker down and really kawa and really wait and really sink your teeth into Abba's shadow and not let go, and let him lead you. Because I'm telling you, Hashatan will take any chance, anything that he can do to get you off your game, he will do it. He will do it. And he loves it when a woman is by herself You know, whether you're a believer or not, whether you are pitching your tent or not, he loves when you have to make decisions by yourself. Because again, we have to remember, Hashatan is always going to Abba. He's always going to him, you know, trying to brag on what he's about to do, or looking for people, those that say they are Qodesh, dedicated to the Father, and trying to get them to go against him, to denounce him, by putting them through certain things and stupid tests that he has. And that's when you say, Abba, I trust you. I'm not going to move until you move. I'm going through this certain situation. You know, like me. Abba, my car is down. I need to do this. It costs this much money. What do I need to do? You know, now if you're like me, which I'm sure you guys are, because y'all are smarter than I am. You know, of course, you know, like me, you have your insurance. It's not a big deal. You just call your mechanic, get it towed. Hopefully you have 24-hour roadside assistance with your car insurance. You have it towed for free. Your mechanic fixes it. You pay a little something to have a little peace of mind, you know, because where I live, it's no walking to work. You know, you gotta, I mean, I could, but I would go to work just to sleep because I'd be so tired. But yeah, so I know a while ago, people kept asking Alan, and even, you know, because people that watch my videos and come on my channel know that, you know, I'm a single woman, a single mom, and so they'll ask me, well, who's your headship? Who do you go to when you go to Abba? And another thing, just to let you guys know, when you ask questions like that, I know it's innocent, but believe me, it's an insult. It's an insult to him, to Yahweh. When you ask who do I talk to? I'm lonely, or not lonely, but I'm single. Who do I go to for help? Who can I look to be my headship? It's really an insult to him. Think of it like this. I always go back to the analogy of being parents, because that's what I do every day, is be a parent, right? Who do you go to? Or you can even think about your job. If you need help or assistance with something, who do you go to at work? You go to the head of your office, your direct head, right? Which in that case would be your manager. If your child said that in front of you, you know, dang, I got this problem, but I don't know who to talk to about it, you would be insulted. You're his parent. You would be like, well, wait a minute, I'm right here. Why aren't you asking me? But because you choose to do that, and I can hear you, you're in earshot of me, and you choose to ask that question, I'm going to back out and let you do your own thing. Let you do your own thing. Because our hearts, you know, as women, we have to understand that our hearts are very, very susceptible to bending to different things. That's why it's important that we, as women, you know, as the softer vessel, softer, I didn't say weaker, softer, we have to hold on to the strength of Abba even more, married or not. But especially if you don't have that headship, and especially if your headship is not Qodesh and walking in ECHAD with YHWH, you have to. You have to, and you'll see that life is so much easier, so much easier. You know, and in the case with me, it's like, it wasn't hard for me at all, because that's just what I do. It wasn't hard for me to, okay, what am I about to do with this car? How am I going to get to work? It was very simple. You know, it's like the Ruach was just like, well, you know what to do. Go ahead and call the insurance, have it towed. You have money. So, you know, go ahead and catch the Uber to work. It's not a big deal. It's not. It's a little inconvenient, But still, you're still moving on with your day, and you're still going to get your daily bread, and you're still going to get what you need to make it through your day. Right? So yeah. So that, and he's just so funny, because I didn't think I was going to talk about that as long as I did. Like, we're running on 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, 10, 15. But yeah, that's just a reminder, you know, for us women. And then last night in the chat, I wanted to iterate what I said about go to my channel if you haven't already and watch my video on how, I think it's titled, How Do I Get My Child to Love, I think I put Jesus, God, Elhom. And in case you didn't read what I typed underneath that, a few comments underneath, I said the bottom line is you just can't. Yeah, it's impossible. You can't do nothing but hunker down with the Father. I don't know why I keep saying hunker down. I don't know what that's about. But I guess that's the word of the day. And I'm saying hunker. Is it hunker? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of my family in Texas. But anyway, what you do as a parent is you just trust the Father to turn that thing around for you and your family. Not just your kids, but your entire family. You know? That's what you do. And you show your child by your example how you love Elhom. Your example is the best witness for your child to see what to do. And in little ways, in that video, please go and watch it. I'll actually list it below. But in that way, you show your child, hey, listen, Elhom is always with us. He's dedicated to us. He wants us to be dedicated to him in everything we do. It's not a big deal. You go to school, thank the Father that you got to school. You wondering which direction to go? You thank the Father. You ask him what to eat for lunch. I mean, anything. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big for Abba YHWH. And he loves hearing from us personally, individually. He loves to hear from you. He just wants to know that you put it out there. He knows your heart. He knows your thoughts. But he wants to see your action. So that's it. I love you all. This is the day that Abba has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm glad I have my car back so we can chat. And yeah, we can just havar like this. I like this because it makes me feel like you guys are riding in the car with me and we're having a good time, right? Anyway, this is the day that Abba has made. You will rejoice because this is the day for you to rejoice in the CHEDWAH of it. I love you. Shalom. Until the next one.